You can save any effect with keyframes you've done in Premiere Pro by simply highlighting or clicking that effect, going to your Effect Controls panel and clicking Save Preset and giving that preset a name. Now we're actually going to make a real effect that I like to use, which is a left to right transition with motion blur, and then we're going to save that effect. And I'm going to use it on this second clip here to transition it in nicely. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do Shift 7 or go to the Effects panel here. And I'm going to simply then do Shift F to go to the search bar automatically so I don't have to click it. And I'm going to type in Transform. So I want to get my Transform effect. And I'm going to drag it to my second clip here, or the clip I want it on. And now I'm going to configure this clip for motion blur. And what you can do is unclick or deselect the Use Composition Shutter Angle button and select the shutter angle to 180 or 360. The higher it is, the more motion blur you get. And then I want to go to the beginning of this selected clip, and we're going to make sure we go to position here, not anchor point. And I'm going to look at my X and Y coordinates, and I'm simply going to select the clock for a keyframe, and I'm going to drag the X position so this clip is completely off the screen here, and I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to press Shift right to skip 5 frames. You can skip as many frames as you want, and you press the left or right arrow keys to skip only 1 frame. But then I'm going to bring this back to its normal position. I'm going to click the reset parameter, and that's going to bring it back to a exact view on the screen. I could just press A20. Then I'm going to go back to the end of my clip here, about approximately the end of my clip here, and I'm going to again do an end point here. I'm going to click the diamond button to make a keyframe there so it doesn't move during the middle of the frame because I want the user to be able to take in the clip. And then I'm going to again click the X coordinate after I've moved my position, my timeline position, to about the end of the frame, one of the very last frames, and then I'm going to slide it all the way out here, and there we go. So now when we watch this clip, we get some motion blur and we get it moving from left to right. Now what's cool is I can then click my transform effect here that it's highlighted, and then I can go to Effect Controls and I click Save Preset, and I can go left to right blur. Again, you can name it anything you want, and you can do scale, anchor to in point, anchor to out point, which means that it will look at the last points in the particular clip that you've done, but I want this to scale in terms of timing. So if you have a longer clip here, this will try to scale to the beginning and ends of, say, a 1-minute clip or a 30-second clip, which I really like. So now I'm going to click OK. I'm going to delete this effect here, and then I'm going to go to my effects panel by pressing Shift 7 again, Shift F now, and I'm going to type in left to right blur, and I can see my preset, and I'm going to put this on this clip, my first clip, which is a lot shorter, and then I'm also going to put it on my second clip here, which you can see I deleted, but now I'm going to put it back on here, and we're going to watch this clip here. So now that's my first clip. It's so fast, but as you can see, it does work on the first clip, and it works on the second clip. Now I'm going to put on the third clip just to show you guys. So let's see how it works on the third clip, because it's going to scale here. And so it's a little bit slower because it's scaling for the time, but it still scales it at the beginning and end. So you still get to see it. Hope you guys like this video.